So, a needle pulling thread.
A needle pulling thread.
A note to follow, so.
A note to follow, so.
A drink with jam and bread.
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 Enough. Now sing seriously. Lisa, give us the key.
Do, mi, so.
That's nice. Very nice, except it's no good. Imagine you're on the stage of a concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Any concert hall. Maybe counts for a concert hall, but a concert hall full of people. Now let's try again.
Do, mi, so.
Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. But the night of the party, you sing so beautifully, with such spirit. Now, once more.
Do, mi, so.
The darlings, they wanted to sing for me, but they're not as good as they used to be.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee clubs.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do, a deer, a female deer.
Fräulein Maria always started
We are
with...
not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are we going to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa, are you sure you didn't play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father?
Well, something must have happened for her to just leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess they've ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I'm
You're
not sure that's
going
good.
to have a new mother.
A new mother. Frau Schrader.
Yes. It was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria was feeling sad, she always used to sing that song. Remember? Yes, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Maria's back.
Children, I've missed you all so very much, but I must find your father right away. I'll find him.
I'll go with you.
Gretel, how's your sore finger?
You remember?
Lisa, are you all right?
I'm all right, Fräulein.
Many telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Boarding school? Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You must face them. I have so much to tell you children about.
We have a lot to tell you, too.
I guess the first thing is that Father's going to be married.
Married?
Yes, to Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
We found it.
Liesel,
Louisa, Brigida, boys, be in the nursery.
you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you are back to stay.
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh, no. The children have missed you. I've missed... Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
I've already made arrangements.
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children now. Oh, and Maria. A new dress?
We have new postulants.
I know I'm right, Max. Find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does our property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know, it makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
You're just wrong. While you were gone, you had a long-distance telephone call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. How can I help if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max, no.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying, and they were giving him the last rites. They said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And the man said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do? Sit down and wait for it to all blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is for sure. Nothing you do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. And take the world off your shoulders. Relax.
You're dead, driver. You're cold.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to me now, Max.
Go.
Georg, we feel we know what's going to happen. Can't you see things our way?
No, not if you're willing to see things their way.
You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist. You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a heron do?
I will not bow my head to men I despise.
You don't have to bow your head, just stoop a little. There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain? Oh, Captain, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Georg, you hadn't told me Fraulein Maria has returned. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children were wondering if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we could go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too? Frau Schrader, Captain, the children have told me that you are going to be married.
Oh? I'm afraid the children are wrong. Caleb, I got to finish my packing plan to return to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to get the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Caleb. Goodbye, Mary.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
No. We found that we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, well, you are?
It is?
Well, you can't marry someone when you're in love with someone else, can you?
Sister Margareta always says, when God shuts a door,
He opens a window. What else does Sister Margareta say?
that you have to look for your life.
Is that why you came back? And have you found it, Maria?
I think I have. I know I have.
I love you.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
When did you realize that you knew?
Brigitte told me. She said that night when we were dancing.
Ah, yes, you were quite right. That was no ordinary dance, was it?
I haven't danced a landlord since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you're grown up, isn't it?
Maria, everything can be different for you now, if you like. I can give you anything you want. Take you anywhere you want to go.
But all I could ever wish for is right here.
For here you are standing there, loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Who should I go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children? Reverend Mother, have I your permission to look at myself? I packed a mirror in my suitcase.
Sister Bertha!
Sister Margareta? I don't think you got the right size.
Well, if it doesn't fit her.
Let me hold that before it gets wrinkled.
Maria, this is the Bible I gave you.
Make sure you make time to read this.
And we're bringing this rock because...
Oh, that's her favorite rock that she found on the mountain. She has to take it with her.
You heard her, Sister Dolores.
She has to take it with her.
Are you still folding that nightgown?
Oh, give it to me. By the time you're finished, I'll have wrinkles. Maybe we should stop looking through her suitcase.
Sister Bertha, the mirror. My mother, I look.
Don't be vain, my sister.
Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my daughter.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
Children! Children! Lisa, Friedrich, Marta, Kurt, Gretel! Children! Children, look here! 1938. Habsburg Festival. Here are all of your names. Lisa, Friedrich, Luisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're most important.
Now, Lisa, I'm depending on you. A day after tomorrow.
Herr Detweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Heil!
I tried to
Keep
explain-
quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows when a man is on his honeymoon?
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss. This is the only house in the province that's not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Brigitte!
Do you permit just remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler. First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was the third secretary. Now I'm the first secretary.
Good. You will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp would... I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Heil!
Heil.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days. Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Lisa, remember, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure Father's going to be okay with this?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Girls, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here.
Oh, it's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
They're back!
Liesel, they'll have such a lot to tell us. Let's not worry about telling them anything.
Max!
Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we've missed you all so very much.
What did you miss most?
We miss all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet? We miss climbing up the stairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing.
Look, Father, we're going to be singing in the Coltsburg Festival on Friday night.
Max, are you responsible for this?
I've just been waiting to talk to you about it.
Presents! Presents!
Open them in the nursery.
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was lucky to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You never heard such praise.
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And for the festival...
It's out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
Let's at least be grateful that the Anschluss happened peacefully.
Grateful to these swine?
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but you must convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max.
Maria, you must!
Max? I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, it'd be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Maria? I've always known you loved us children, but now I know you love Father.
Yes, Liesel, I do. I love him very much.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. When you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start, somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. When that happens, after it happens, nothing is quite the same. Somehow you know you'll jump up and go if ever he calls your name. Gone are your old ideas of life, the old ideas grow dim.
Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother, my new mother.
Rolf, I'm glad to meet you finally. I've heard so much about you.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
You can stay here with Liesel. I can give it to him.
I am under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I'm sure you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz. This telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Heil! Heil!
Rolf! Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nürnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry all you want. But just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could he turn on Father that way?
Liesel, maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
We can't just brush this aside, I admit. It would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I cannot do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave soon. Tonight, now.
No, not without my family, and we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral Von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in. We must be careful now.
What's happening, Maria? Stormtroopers? This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Max, you stay here with Georg. Liesel, help me find the children, quickly.
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber may I present Herr Detweiler. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business.
Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind, in our Navy we hold you in a very high regard. That explains why I am here. Having no response to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering, but
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of
and
the
your
honor.
orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, well, I'm afraid that is impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp. Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam?
What I mean to say is, we are all performing in the Salzburg Festival on Friday night. See, here, our names on the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night? It's Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. It might be possible you can report to Bremerhaven on Monday.
Admiral!
Is there a telephone I could use?
This way, Admiral. Perhaps adding the weight of my voice could help.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe. Captain Von Trapp, you, singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
Doesn't say what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing in the concert. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Liesel, will you give us a do?
Do, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself.
Far, a long way to run.
yodel back to the lonely goater. Lady yodeloo. Soon her mama with a gleaming gloater. Lady yodel lay. What's a duet for a girl and goater? Lady yodeloo. Ah, lady yodeloo. Ah, lady yodelay. Ah, lady yodeloo. Lady yodeloo. Happy day, lady oh, lady oh, little lay. Soon the duet will become a trio. Lady oh, lay, yodelay, 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 yodelay. Oh, lady oh, lady yodelay. Oh, lady yodelay. One little girl in a pale pink goater. Lady yodelay. She yodeled back to the lonely goater. Lady yodeloo. Soon a mama with a gleaming gloater. Lady yodelay. What's a duet for a girl and goater? Lady yodelay. Oh, lady yodelay. Oh, lady yodelay. Oh, lady yodelay. Lady yodelay. Happy day, lady oh, lady oh, little lay. Soon the duet will become a trio. Lady yodelay, 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 yodelay.
Talented singers, all from one family, the Von Trapp Family Singers.
Well done, well done.
So, a needle pulling thread, a needle pulling thread, a note to follow song, a note to follow song, a drink with jam and bread, a drink with jam and bread,
A drink with jam and bread.
a drink with jam and bread, with jam and bread, tea with jam and bread, jam and bread, tea with jam, jam and bread. Jam and bread, tea with jam, jam and bread. With JC, with do re mi, A B C D E F G, do re mi fa sol la ti. With jam and bread, with jam and bread, la 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 la. Tea with jam and bread, with jam and bread, with jam and bread.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me.
Blossom and snow may you
Bloom
and grow forever.
Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless
thy homeland forever. Small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Just a moment, we have an announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. As we are speaking, the judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision. And as we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the very last time the Trapp family singers will have to sing together for a long, long time. I've just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the festival for his new command post with the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family Von Trapp again.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye
To you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. We hate to go and miss this pretty sight. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. I flit, we float, we fleet, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We'll start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the soloist of the Sangerbund of Erwagen, the second award has been given to Fraulein Schwieger, the first soloist of the choir of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first award, the highest musical award in the Oxmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
Where are they? The Von Trapps! Gone? Hold them on!
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
We didn't know we'd be putting the Abbey in danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
What?
That's why we put you out here in the garden.
They always search the inside, never the outside. Isn't this God's house?
Yes, darling.
We must all be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, we must all stick together.
Lieutenant! Nobody out here, sir!
All right, come on.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Mother Abbess, we're sorry we brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, I don't know how we can ever thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become our enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. Georg, I know those mountains just as well as I know this garden. And so do you. And once we're over those hills, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help the children.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing. Follow every rainbow till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give. Every day
thank you all so much for coming. It's closing show, so we always have a tradition of thank yous. They are heartfelt and there are many. So if you do feel like you need to leave, we do understand. But we will go ahead and start now. I'm going to hand it over to my partner in crime here, during life.
To say it, I'm going to hand it back to Erica, and then the kids get to talk, which is really great. This was indeed a labor of love. Sometimes felt more like the labor than the love. However, I was never mistaken that love was the driving force behind this production. And it was the love of our kids, the love of the San Domenico, and the love of the performing arts, which brings magic into everybody's life, whoever comes. And you guys, this is the worst. I'm like a Hallmark card. You bring magic to all of us. I would like to, so many people are involved, and we can't individually, I just love every single one of you, but I would like all the parents that have been here working with the kids and working with Eric and I, throughout the thing, to just stand up as a group so we can applaud you and thank you. Please stand up. We could not do these productions without you. But there are some people that have been here late at night, early in the morning, from the beginning in October for 5 months. There are those of you that have just been so dedicated beyond what I can imagine, and we are so grateful. So we'd like to just specifically call out those people. I'm so glad she's back tonight. Kristen Schlesinger, come on up. We love you. Costumes for 3 years, and as you can see, it's a huge, huge thing. And her partner in crime is Tracy Goldman, who's not here. But Ava, you want to take the flowers home for Mom? Where are you, Ava? And I don't know if Vicky's here. Vicky, are you here? Vicky? Vicky, for 3 years, has done every single alteration on every single costume. And Jeremy Klein, is Jeremy here tonight? You want to take the flowers home? He kind of built the set. Jessica Berry, are you here, Jessica? No? Okay. So, Amy, you can take the flowers home for Mom, okay? And she's an architect and worked this whole thing out, the design, and was here painting it. She's amazing. With the help of Will, we have one more person to thank.
Yeah, so this person's been backstage with us for a really, really long time, for 3 years. If we have any problems, he's always there helping us. And I know that he's going to get mad, but that person's Esteban Maceda.
Thank you all. I mean, the families are the driving force behind this because it's so big that Eric and I would just have to leave the country if we didn't have the help. So thank you all so much.
I'm going to honor some of the students, and I'm coming out of a cough, so if I start coughing,
I'll take it. I'm your voice.
Yeah. So we have students that have been assisting us with the musical, the middle school musical, who are now in the upper school. And so I just wanted to mention their names, and please come forward, you guys. And I'm going to say them, I'm going to say them all at once, and then we can applaud them all. Kenzie Kamei, Senior, Kevin Smith, Junior, Jack Penn, Junior, Dan Klein, Sophomore, and Jordan Corcoran, Freshman. Thank you so very much, you guys. Some of you from 6th grade all the way up. Thank you so much for your time. And I want to mention the upper school musicians who are also with us. Soraya, Gary Smith, Dan Stone, and Isabella Rowan. Thank you so much for joining us. And now the 8th graders. So we have students that have been with us 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years, and I'm going to list them by how many years they've been with us. First year, in tech, Emma Keith Brown and Audrey Daniels. However, Audrey performed with us in her 6th grade as well. And 3 years, we have Lulu Johnson, Griffin Holland, and Katie Class. Thank you so much. In the past, if you could step forward when I call your name, maybe everything else comes up back. So these are 8th graders. The first year, so this is their first show with us, Avery Stover, Evan Stover, Lucas Perez, and Olivia Warwick. We're so glad and so grateful that you joined us. 2 years, people that have been with us for 2 years. We have Miranda Lee, Grace Gassel, Ava Fortney, Claire Peterson, and Brooke Arcado. We're so glad to see you part of this. I'm so happy we have the most amazing students. 3 years. People that we've known since we were little 6th grade puppies who are now graduating. Aiden Riley, Ava Goldman, Ella Bonasera, Annie Mercy, James Festival, Justin Lee, Lady Montahat, Lily Klein, Macy Cooper, Nadia Borland, and Will Bellini. Now, I'm going to pass the mic, I think, to Nadia.
Okay. I'd like to thank Robin, who has done our incredible lights, and she's made each scene really, really come to life, give it each unique flavor, which she's the best. I'll give it to you. Wow.
Sorry. Next is Laylee.
I'd like to thank our technical director, Harrison. He does all the confusing tech stuff, and that he's the only one who could do it. He's just amazing. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank somebody who came here more than halfway into the show on short notice and helped everybody learn their music and have a ton of fun and let everybody have a great day every single performance. Monica.
Shino. She's done everything for us, from providing food to working on costumes, like everything you could ever possibly imagine. She does everything, and we could not have done this without her, so.
Wonder Woman.
I call Sheena the director of the directors.
That's true.
This one's for you, Dory. I wrote a little bit of speech. Dear Dory, I really don't know how to thank you enough for what you have done for me and for each and every one of us. Your kindness, generosity, and unconditional love for all of us astounds me every day. Thank you for your dedication, for your passion, and thank you for going above and beyond to support all of us. Your guidance has helped me through thick and thin, and I don't know what I could do without you. Thank you.
Erica, our amazing, amazing director, I wanted to thank you so much for encouraging us all to dig deeper into the material we're working with. I learned more about acting than I've ever had in my entire life in these 4 months, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for coming. Thank you for your children. Thank you for all your support. Let's go have strength and party.